The you put out on Queen and Slim.
Ride or Die, yeah.
That record is fire.
Yeah. Vicky Lowe, Black and Miles, like just all three of us together. That was it.
Now, will we hear more from y'all as a collaboration?
I really want to. Like, I really want to get her on my album because she like been killing it for a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
She's so sweet. Like, I wouldn't even like how the she be talking. I wasn't expecting her to be so nice. I was like, oh shit, well, yes, friend, come on, let's do more.
Yo, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Right. This record, and then even the beat selection, like everything about it, it's very hood and very dope. And yo, this is an amazing record.
Very true to both of us.
Do you like this whole dropping an album out of the blue? Like,
we
keep
not
it
calling
real.
it an album. We calling it a project.
Project.
I like the idea that I can just throw the music out. Like, I like that it felt spontaneous. Like, it felt spontaneous to other people, but I know the pressure that I'm under, so I had to get my music out. But it's kind of exciting because when I'm going through something, I try not to treat it as something that's bad going on. I try to treat it as like a chapter in this book, and this is what's going on right now. So we got to get through this. So it's like, let me just turn up as much as I can when I can and just get through it, like just power through it.
What made you make this Rich record like this? What made you go on this sound?
It's really what the beat brought out of me. So I sat with it out here. New York just give me like a different vibe, a different inspiration. I'm in my hotel and I'm like looking out the window and I'm like playing the beat over and over and I'm just like freestyling with myself.
You know, you're the face of our Rap Life playlist for International Women's Day, which we didn't even know we was going to actually get new material from you. We was just putting your face on there for International Women's Day. Now we got 9 new tracks to choose from. Yeah, man. So it's amazing. And you're singing on this album.
Yes.
Is this the most singing you've done? On a project?
This project is like a lot of singing. Like 2 songs on here. Well, actually 3 songs like singing. So yeah, this is the most singing.
Wait, no, not Stop Playing. What I Need.
What I Need, Crying in the Car. And on Stop Playing, it's kind of, it's a little harmonizing.
I like how you're using a new style on Stop Playing. Have you ever made a song that sound like this before?
No, never.
This is a good look right here. It's a different sound. And then with Gunna too, his shit goes up.
Yeah, and I love Gunna. We on the same label too. So actually, Pharrell, he produced that song. So
really?
I've never sat in the studio with somebody who is making the beat damn near at the same time I'm singing and rapping. So the beat will start off one thing and it'll end up something else.
That's amazing.
And I never worked like that before. And I'm like, damn, like this, do other people know about this?
That's the real producers.
Right. So he a producer. And it was like such like a good time working with him, like a good vibe. Like he was like, oh, you making the machine. Like we really knocked out like, I want to say like 5-6 songs like in a span of maybe like 3 days.
So you and Pharrell had 5 or 6 songs, and how many did he produce on Sugar?
He produced 2.
So there's 3 more.
Maybe
4.
Wait, that's it, 5, 6? Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. You told on yourself.
I'm not supposed to say, but
now we know. So we expect to hear those on the next project.
Right.
Or something.
But yeah, so he produced Crying in the Car and he produced Stop Playing.
How many other secrets you keeping with collabos? You know what I'm saying? I was letting you off easy. I was excited you got to put out music and the controversy didn't hold you up. I wasn't really digging in today.
Damn. I mean,
but now, you know, woke me up. There's new information I need.
It's stuff in there that's gonna come out when the time is right.
So because you're calling this a project, not an album.
Not an album.
I have to assume there's an album that's going to come out in 2020 at some point.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's probably about that time. I was always super nervous about putting out an album because the album just sound like husband. Like, like commitment
phobia.
But yeah, I was just like, damn, like this is really a title. So I feel like I might be ready to go ahead and call something an album, but I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress.
I think I might be ready to settle down.
I think I might be, but we working on it. So maybe, you know, this all happened for a reason.
Tina Snow was like a project or a tape. You didn't call that an album either.
Mm-mm.
Fever, you didn't call an album either.
Mm-mm.
And so now we getting this.
Right.
An EP.
I thought 7 songs was an EP.
So 9 is a project and 12 is an album?
Right, boom. There you go. Look, you already know. I ain't even have to say nothing.
Hey, stop playing. Megan, and put out an album. Crying in the car. Why are you crying in the car?
It's like basically saying I was going through this, but now that I'm here, like it turned into something that was amazing. You be going through it, but you get through it.
For sure.
So.
Get to the other side and make you stronger too.
Right. So I'm still going through it,
Of
but I'm
course.
still getting through it. So I feel like this was an opportunity for me to let my hotties know that I am a human and I do be going through shit. And I'm still strong, but that don't mean that I don't be going through shit.
I think you may have had one of the most amicable, smooth breakups in hip hop history.
I'm a smooth
There was no
person.
smoke. It was like, yeah, nah, we're over it. We've outgrown each other. He's a great guy. No, she's a great girl. And boom, psh, done.
Yeah.
You a money bag. He was up here speaking so highly of you. Super high. You guys still speak?
No.
No, like, hey. Not hey, big head, but just like, hey, love your song.
No. I was a Bag fan from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like I like his music. I'm always like his music. Like we just didn't work.
Damn. Crying in the car.
But not over no.
Yeah, clarify.
Right.
Yo.
We cry about real life.
Yeah. Maybe it's just something that you could teach me with regard to just being a woman trying to navigate relationships and, you know, figuring out what you want for yourself, right? Because I know for women it's a lot harder where it feels like the world has these expectations that you should be, you got to do this way, you got to do that this way, you got to, is that why in the music there's so much desire to establish like, I'm a single girl, you know, if I'm into you, I'm into you. If I'm not into you, I might move on. So, you know what I mean? Like, because those stigmas, I think, weigh heavy on women, especially women with a public persona, right?
It's not like it's a desire to do anything. Like this isn't how I naturally am. Like, so when I'm rapping, that's really how I feel. Like I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. Like that's really Megan. That's how she is. I don't really like the rules that society do try to place on women though. Like how are you gonna tell me that I should behave one way, but it's y'all allowing men to behave another way?
The energy of this record is some of that energy, right?
You know what it is? Guys, they not used to women, you know, thinking independently, and they not used to women being like, you know what, f- all this, I can leave. That's just the type of girl I am. That's the type of woman I am. I'm not finna get myself into nothing that I can't easily get up and walk away from. Like when I came here, I was Megan Thee Stallion. When I leave here, I'm gonna be Megan Thee Stallion. I'm good either way it go. You can stay or you could go.
You said that on the gram too about business too with the whole issue. You was like, listen, when I got here, I was me.
That's
I'ma
just
be
how
me.
I feel.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna be the same thing.
Can't nobody say they turned me into nothing. They made me nothing because when I come to you, I'm me. When I leave you, I'm gonna be me. So don't try to act like you added or you took away. Like
or you own.
Yeah, you don't own me. I'm a person. Don't speak to me or treat me like I'm a thing because I'm not.
I appreciate you again. I'm proud of you. I think everybody's rooting for you because you're a real person. You got to out-touch the people, man. You've been in the club, you throwing the bottle. What's that thing you do?
Driving the boat.
Yeah, you got the drink, all of that shit. So I think people really connect to that.
And I really like connecting with my people. I never want to be that person where it was like, oh, I'm never gonna meet her, or I could never be like that, or I could never see her. Like, I wanted to be somebody that was real. So I have a group of hotties that I've been like with since the beginning. Like I invite them to every show. I make sure they're good.
So when
like,
you pop up in the town, you got to click every time.
Damn near.
Right. That's amazing, man. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's go.